Good morning, guys. Oh, possibly going to be sitting on our hands today for FOMC. I don't know if we'll be slinging out a funded trade today. We'll have to see what price action has to offer. We're not going to jump on that FOMC bandwagon too quick here, guys. Hmm. We had a really good Asia session, so there's really no reason to be pushing it too hard today. Um, like I said, we got one account. We're 150 bucks away from payout. There's no reason to push it today, guys. Uh, just be careful being FOMC. This is a notorious choppy day. A lot of big movement in the overnight. So don't ruin your day because of the feds decide they need a speaking day. So protect your accounts today, guys. So any sideways trading, we're not even going to touch it. I want to say VIX is still kind of high this morning too. VIX is around the 18 or 19. Um, so that's usually very, very high swings, very like huge wicks. It will just make you have a horrible trading session. So kind of liking the move to the downside a little bit here at the opening. Um, uh, Maybe a push back down into what the 40s, the 20s. Maybe if we get below the 20s, we can look for a short below the 800s. Uh, we do have a 5 minute order block down here. So maybe if we get under 800, you might be able to get a nice push down into the. Shoot, there's nothing all the way down to 660. So it's pretty clean below 800. I like the space between 800 and 682. So some clean price action down through there. Mm, So that's kind of what I'm gonna look for to the upside. Hmm. I don't know. Not really a lot up there either. So No. Today's is going to be probably. I'm going to be very careful today. This is a notorious choppy morning, sideways trading, very manipulating, just from previous experience. This is FOMC day. So we do not want to be messing up no funded accounts on FOMC day. Thanks. So definitely going to be careful today. Hopefully everybody does the same. Or maybe try downsizing. I want to say I looked at VIX a while ago. VIX is still around I want to say 18, which is still kind of high. You'll get that type of price action we got yesterday. Last night's Asia session, unfortunately, I don't trade funded accounts in Asia session, but man, we made like 600 or 700 bucks just trading 2 or 3 micros in the Asia session last night. So it was an insane Asia session last night. So insane. Time is there? We still got about 10 minutes left. We can make sure we don't have any more news. I don't think we do. I think it's pretty clear the rest of the day. I think the biggest issue today is going to be, all the different uh, war news and stuff that kind of pops off on us that don't, there's no way to prepare for it. The only thing we have this morning is crude oil, which I feel like crude oil it has been moving the market. It seems like we always kind of do the opposite of what crude oil is doing lately. So no 3-star news this morning. So we should be good. Like I said, the worst news you'll have to worry about is some type of war news or unplanned news that we get out of nowhere. I haven't been hit by one of those war news candles in a minute though. So, oh, excuse me. If I can find an area to where I'm probably, if I do take a funded trade today, guys, it's only going to be with 2 micros. We're going to look for that quick 10 points. And if we can get a big move to the downside or upside this morning, we're looking for maybe like a 50, 60 point move would be the ideal, I guess. We need $150 to get to payout. Try to see where would be the safest. If we're looking for longs this morning, I think if we can maybe print above the 27,920 and stay above that, or maybe even wait for the 940 to kind of find support above 940 on the 15 minutes. Because I've been trading more off the 15-minute recently. So, um, then I think for us to really continue bullish, we need to be back above 28,020. That would be the ideal to get through the 28,020s. And then we could look for a big move to, like, before we run into resistance, pretty much all the way to 20,140. right, guys, got about 6 more minutes left. So like I said, we are going to downsize today. Today is FOMC. Any little profit I will take to the even the smallest amount. We're only $150 away from a payout. So like I said, there's no reason to be trying to push our account. I figure if anything, we'll risk 80 bucks today if we lose to 80 bucks, and that'll be it. And we will leave that for whatever happens. Oh, you got your no. There was some insane moves last night there, Java. What's up, Tall? How are you doing? We're doing pretty good, pretty good. I can't complain. The Asia market was on fire last night, dude. The Asia market was just we had like 800 points worth of movement up and down within 2 hours. It was like 400 points straight up, 400 points straight down. Like it was just insane last night. So oh, you got 300 of that? I didn't want to stay on any longer to try to be holding that any farther, Java. I was like, okay, I was tired. Usually by that time of the night, dude, I'm tired and I just don't have the patience to sit there. I know maybe I need to get better about just leaving trades on overnight sometimes because it was insane last night. It's like all you had to do was just buy pullbacks and it was just instant 20, 30 points to the downside. Oh, okay. Focus on building a EA bot for trading. Oh, okay. Nice. So there is a 15-minute pivot at the 916 here. So that's kind of what we're hitting here is a pivot here. Kind of already getting the breakout to the top side of the 15-minute candle here. So wow. Wow. Already a nice break. 40. Another 15-minute level at that 940. Above that would be 80. Loading longs at 27,700. Oh, you mean you're looking for a pullback to that 2770 Java for longs? Okay. Nice. All right, minute 15 seconds left, guys. Remember, this is FOMC day. This day is notorious for being very choppy. It could be one of these mornings we only get the one move in the morning. Then after that, it just chops around the rest of the morning. So hopefully that's not the case, but that is usually notorious what happens on FOMC day. If you miss that first move in the morning, most of the rest of the day can just be straight garbage. Or either that or it'll big move, chop, then after lunch you may get a move. We're going to be sitting on our hands starting out and just kind of just let the market just kind of settle down and see what's going to happen this morning. Then we'll look for entries and targets. It looks like we're going just straight up. No. So far, I mean, like I said, isn't the greatest price action to chase at the moment. I'm going to have to wait for a new 5 minute candle to uh, pop up here. I mean, I do like the shorts below the 43s here, but I'm trying to wait for a new candle. We got that 4 hour low at the 720s down there, so that's kind of what I'd like to look for if we could possibly get something down there. Look for that 4 hour low at 736. I mean, that's just dirty there. What is that? 50, 60 point wick in the 5 minutes. Oh, goodness. Like I said, guys, we're going to be sitting on our hands. No hurries. Just means the Fed, the Feds are having their meeting today for like interest rate decisions and economic outlooks. Even though I'm pretty sure interest rates are going to stay the same. Mm. Mm. Nice push here. Mm. Wow, that's a dirty, dirty candle. Oh shit. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. It makes the market pretty tough to trade. This thing is being very, very manipulating right now. This could just be the 50% pullback of the 15-minute candle. A lot of times this will come back out and go all the way back up. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't take these on funded accounts, but a lot of times you get that. See, that was kind of that was the 50% pullback of the. If you're looking at the 15-minute candle, I mean, the 15-minute candle is just basically a big stick right now, guys. You said you have your long order sitting at 27,700. The whips are insane, guys. It's just so this is kind of what we mean, man. Yeah, I know what you mean, Dan. That happened to me yesterday too. We missed a lot of the big sell down yesterday. Yeah, this is definitely turning into a eval trading day. So maybe when this new 15-minute candle comes, the price action will get a little better. Even if you're looking at this 15-minute candle, man, it looks horrible. There's literally no body on this 15-minute candle. I mean, it's like the what, maybe a 20-point body. The rest of it's just one big stick. You're still looking valid for shorts. I wouldn't mind grabbing a short. That way we have that nice target down to the 4-hour low down at 736. Kind of slowed down a little bit, didn't it? It went from super wickety to just now just it's like so it's like which way do we go, boss? Which way do we go? Now it's just like it's just like come on. Yeah, this is MNQ. I'm trading on small accounts there. Usually 25 and 50K accounts, so I have to trade up micros. Hopefully no one's getting chopped up, guys. Hopefully you're just unless you're good at range. I mean, we got some nice little range plays, but I don't usually touch this type of price action. like I already came in with that mindset that we're not going to be in a hurry to take any trades because this is a notorious choppy day with huge swings, big wicks, a lot of back and forth, just running stops. So even holding big trades can get kind of difficult because you're just not getting good follow through sometimes. Sorry about that. Oh, you're looking for downs? Nice. I wouldn't mind seeing us clear out that 4 hour low down there if I had to choose a spot to go. Is kind of take out that 4 hour low down at 730s. Hmm. Maybe this will be your 700 push here, man. uh, yeah, we use a trading view on like for pivots and stuff to mark out our pivots. Nice. Okay. Mm. think it stopped here at the 761s. Oh, there's that short that we were talking about down to that 4-hour low, guys. All right, there's the 4-hour low. Down, down. Mm. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch that over. Oof. More dump incoming? Shoot. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna throw it on an eval here. Nice on your short, Java. Did you get your target or no? You still got it sitting at 700? Oh, did you have it at the 4-hour low? Good luck on your long there, Java. I don't know, man. You don't think we want that previous day low at 27,603? Woof. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of wicks right here at the 700 also. I forgot to switch over the accounts to the account that I was trading. Sorry about that. We got short right below that after that big breakout candle to the downside once it broke that wick. And we only needed $140 to get to 53,600. So now we're back at another payout with Bulenox. And like I said, I was only trading 2 micros. So we can request. I got my $1,000 from Beulah Knox on the other account, so this will be second payout this week. Well, no, because I won't get that till next Wednesday because you request on Friday and they pay out on Wednesday. So nice. Now we can chill, sling the eval a little bit. All of our funded accounts are pretty much to. I got to start working on the ones that we just took the payout on. So that one's back to needing 1,000. So. Oh, there's a pivot here, 15-minute pivot at 679. So let's see if that area holds there for the kind of recover that area. It says any pullback to. We're switching over to an eval, so we yeah, I got after that where we pulled back into the 40s, kind of right below that thing. What it is, I'm trading on two different screens, and my screen that you see was on a different account. So we only made $140 something on it, but we were only trading two micros. It's kind of what we talked about targeting that 4 hour low. Uh, Let me put it, man. I'm sorry. Let me switch over charts because you got. Let me find the right charts. So I trade off like I use the 5 minutes and I'm watching higher time frame whenever I'm choosing my targets. So I would have been targeting this 4 hour low of this previous 4 hour candle. I took my profit about 10 points above that because sometimes we come right at the low of a 4 hour candle. So I targeted 750. We got short at 715 as it was breaking this previous candle here after kind of pulling back and retesting that previously hourly candle. And plus you had all these wicks here. Because I trade everything off just level base. We're on the MNQ. Uh, Little new 15-minute candle this morning, or right now. I'm sorry, Dorito. Did I put what I was trading? We're trading MNQ, which is micros of the NQ. So micros are $2 a point, where if you're trading minis, they're $20 a point. And I'm trading off of 25Ks and 50K prop firm accounts. And a mini's just way too big. Now on an eval, I will push it a little bit, but when it comes to fundeds, I don't push it. It's either 2 or 3 micros only, and we accept for whatever happens for most cases. Dude, I cannot believe that we're back at that 34 level on the ES. So do we recover this 34? That 34 level is paid like 12 times this week. Yeah, I want to jump in long, but I don't really have a spot. But I'm gonna be doing eval. Ah, shoot, look at that pop. Especially if ES reclaims the 34. Man, it's gonna be very tempting. What's up, OG? How are you doing today? Is this going to be our 9 EMA pullback here, all the way up to 840? That's kind of where I feel like we're going, 840. This will be the first 9 EMA pullback. So, we like to get back to those EMAs, kind of weigh off those things. We got 45 seconds left for a new candle here. We're waiting for a new 5-minute candle. Man, come on. That kind of screwed me. I hit the damn long button. I hit the long button in the 90s. For some reason it filled me late. Just a scalp up to the 40 level there, the 9 EMA. We already hit the first 10. There's no wick on this candle here, so it could pull back on us. So what we can do is, maybe since we just got 1 micro in, we can add. Runner got stopped out. Switch it. We were trying to hold our runner there, but it just got hammered. Didn't know if we would retest that other pivot down at 680s. All right, about to have a new 5-minute candle here. What's up, man? Hmm. What's up, Tom? What's up, Ed Pin? I was seeing if we get a retest of that, like I said, 80 target here, but Looks like we're struggling to get down there. So pretty much just back to sitting on our hands. We're good. Man, here's that 80 target we were kind of looking for here. It looks like we're going to kind of miss out on this short here. I was waiting to see what happened at that 680. We got a minute and 80. We got a minute left for the 15-minute candle and 5-minute candle, and see if we can get a retest of that 80. That would be kind of ideal here, is a retest of the 80. Then you might be able to target that previous day low at 603. Come on. Save us some room. It may not save us much here. You're longing again? Oh, your buddy's longing again. I will consider longs if we sweep that previous day high here. I mean, previous day low. My funded futures pays out really fast. They usually pay you within 24 hours, volunteer. Push back up. Kind of looking for that 80 to get hit and hold. There's that pivot. Hmm. All right, looks like we're getting back above this pivot here. Hmm. All right, just waiting to see if this 15 minutes is going to break this 81 area or hold. Still. Maybe. I thought we would get up maybe a push down to the previous day low before we move back up. Man, that stuff's twitchy. What's up, man? Just kind of sitting here waiting. May get another push back up to 50 here. Very, very choppy at the moment, guys. This is the area that we were looking for longs here. If we can clear that, whatchamacallit, that previous day low. All right, maybe this will be our long setup finally. see here. Profit target. Two contract scaling rule. No consistency rule. Okay. All right. Just had to look at something real quick. Sure, Java. Uh-oh. Did I freeze up? I didn't. We have another 15-minute pivot here that if we can break this pivot, dude, we should. Man, I think we go all the way down to 27,300. 28 pivot. Woo, that was like a 50-point wick, guys. We're about to have a new 15-minute candle, too. "20 seconds left." All right. This candle here, is this going to blast back up through the previous day low? Or if we get through the 28s, man, I think we go way down there. There's a previous day low. If we reclaim that, we may get a big move back up to the top side. This would be the move I think you'll be waiting on, Java. All right. Are you still holding your long, Java, or no? Now, if ES can recover 17, I will definitely be probably long bias here. But ES would need to recover the. Oh, you got out. Okay. Ooh. Remember, that's the bottom of the initial balance. I think for the safer long, we need to be back above 680. Ugh. I just built a big old trend line on the ES. What was that 996, 981? Uh, Kind of breaking that previous day low again. We just need to get back below it. Hmm. Just waiting to see what's going to happen with this previous day low. That's kind of what we're waiting on. And we are on evals, guys. Man, I thought the ES was going back up to the previous day low to recover too. You went 60 contracts on the long. Oh, goodness. We're only going to give us about 10 or 20 points. If it comes back above 603, we'll close this. This is just 3 micros. I got my hand on the close button just in case it does come back above 603 because that's kind of my line in the sand below that previous day close. It's trying to reclaim it. Remember, above 603, I will close this trade. All right, we're going to bring this contract down a little bit just in case this thing decides it wants to just basically sideways trade on us. The line in the sand is 603 at the previous day close. Safe target's 28. I'm not sure if we'll get through 28. But if we lose 28, we should get another big push down. There's the first 28 hit. All right, this is kind of the next line in the sand. See what I mean? The 28 was the next level. If you're looking at 15-minute charts, that's a pivot on the 28 on the 15 minutes. And the 15 minutes loves to respect those pivots. Get through the 28. Man, I'd love to take out that 28 level. That's why we can move our stop loss down there. Come on. I mean, it's 50 points now. There's really nothing wrong with taking that either. Yeah, that's pretty wild. 60 contracts, dude. No, come on, 28. Someone open the gates. Tell 28 to give it up. Come on. Damn, dude, this thing still can't get through there. Come on. Let's see the waterworks. What do we got? We're about to have a 15-minute candle. Man, we would really love to see this 15-minute candle print below 28 here. Get below. Oh, no. Minute left. Minute left. Oh, yeah. Come on. Got to talk to it. Got to tell it to get down there. All right. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. This next candle in the 15 minutes, if you're watching 15 minutes, you need to see a wick. You want to see, man, come on. You want to see that wick back into 28. Just underneath it though. Darn it. It closed above that freaking level. See if these wicks will hold. What the fuck? 15 minutes, just don't want to give it up, guys. What's up, man? How are you doing? Yeah, we're on a eval at the moment. Yeah, we did hit $1,000 payout this morning, so we locked in $1,000 payout. So good day. And we just got our $1,000 payout from Bewley today too. So it's been a pretty good month. I think we hit about $2,500 in payouts this month. We had two with Bewley and one with Lucive. We had a $500 payout with Lucive and two with Bewley. Dude, that 28 just didn't want to give it up, guys. I was really hoping for the big move down. I thought that 28 would give it up. So we may just get stopped out for 10 points here. Being on an eval, guys, I do give up a lot of points sometimes. Mainly a lot of support and resistance. So like I shorted this off the previous day low and trading off like 15-minute pivots. What sucks is probably going to wick. It's going to just run that wick and go back down. All right, so we're back to sitting on our hands again. I know. It tapped me out, then would go down. I should have my stop loss where it needs to be. It should be up there above that previous day low. Uh, Probably little 3 years or so. I'm still fairly young when it comes to trading as far as experience. I'm still learning just like most of you guys. I know, Red. I'm feeling, dude, this thing's going to probably dump now. I almost wish it would come back up and offer me another entry. But I think if we can get under this 28, man, we're going to, I feel like we could go all the way down to the 300s. I don't usually ever look at the volume too much, just mainly off of support resistant levels, 4 hours, 1 hour. Let me bring, so like, once I find my entry, my target's always like a 4 hour low or a 1 hour low. These boxes represents 1 hour candles, and those purple boxes are your 4 hour candles. So we target the of higher time frames pretty much on these 5 minute charts, or we're looking for a previous day low. So that previous day low was a target from earlier that we were looking for. I was kind of looking for a recovery of that previous day low, but we did not get it. That is definitely going to be a nice long entry on the ES. I think if ES can recover the previous day low up there at 417, so we'll just have to wait. So now we're just kind of back to sitting on our hands. Uh, I don't really have a cutoff time today because I'm not trading on my funded futures today. Usually I have to get off my stream around 10 o'clock to 10:15 because I have to get all my other stuff set up. And usually we stream on my funded futures with the Methodical Man from 11:30 to 12:30. I'm sorry, I'm saying Central Time. So Eastern Time, it's around 11 o'clock. Ooh. Now you do got the 9 EMA at the 20 level here. Dude, if this thing can get back above the 9 EMA, and maybe this will be our 21 push back up, and we get a push all the way back up to 700 here. You just went long, West. I am not going to long into that previous day low at 603. There's just no way. I'm going to have to wait. All right. There we go. Get on through there for West. We can get through that 603. Kind of wait and see what happens with that 9 EMA at like if we get through this 9, dude, we could easily make us a push all the way back up to that 21 EMA at 716. Now, if ES can recover 417, I think we might have the low of the day. like I said, I am not going to long in a previous day low. So, and previous day low is at 27,603. So that kind of looks like that first. All right. So maybe this will get us through here. New candle. Got to get above that level. Where was your long entry at, Wes? You really like to see the 75 hold. Nope. Mm. We're going to sit on our hands, guys. Like I said, there's just no way for me to long into that. Oh, okay. So you got long at 50. Okay. That's not bad. I thought you almost longed into the previous day low there, right as it was going up there. When you hit that message, I saw it at 80 and 90. Um, yeah, I know. I still struggle with that. Minute 50 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Hmm. May get stopped out here. Yeah, looks like it. All right, stopped out. Now we'll re-enter that if it gets back up there. Yeah, we're just looking for a quick scout up to the 21 EMA pullback. That's all. Yeah, I figure we can at least get for a little scalp up to 690s here. Whew. That thing dropped quick. Hmm. What's making this hard, guys? These massive swings. These swings are insane. Were you able to stay in your long, Wes? I was hoping that 21 EMA would get hit before this thing came back down. I'm not sure where the 50% is either. Kind of building a nice little trend leg here too. Guys, it's not that we're not getting movement. What's making this really difficult, as you can see a while ago when we entered, is the wicks and how big the moves are. The moves are just so massive. What's up, Clarity? How are you doing? We're just over here slinging the evals here. We pretty much only did one funded trade today. Just the one funded. Everything else has just been eval trades. Still been very difficult to get some of these entries. I've been stopped out on most of my runners, except for the one funded trade. All my runners have been just getting smashed. Like a while ago, I think I was up 70 points or 50, 60 points on my runner, and it ended up coming back and stopping me out for 10 points. It's just one of these days. It's almost difficult to let a runner go just because we're just whipping back and forth so hard that it's so hard to hold the runners. Nice. Yeah, if you're green today, that's awesome because it's easy to be on the wrong side of these trades. Man, if you're on the wrong side, the drawdown is insane. I mean, these candles are 60, 70 points large on the 5 minutes. So, I mean, if you're, this is why I try not to chase 5 minute candles, especially when even VIX, I think VIX is, I want to say, what is VIX at? 18. So pretty high for the VIX here. 30 seconds left for a new candle and kind of an ugly 15-minute candle too. All right, about to get a new 15-minute candle. So Nice push back up here. We're back at that 9 EMA again. Did we finally get back above the 9 EMA and make a push to the 21? That's kind of what we were looking for a while ago before we got stopped out. Where we were trying to scout to the top side here. Be careful longing, guys. We've been just chopping back and forth, pretty much sideways trading. If anything, you know, if you're doing the 10-point thing, that's kind of what's been helping me, is just doing the 10 points. Heck yeah, man. $1,500. That's freaking awesome. $1,500. We are nowhere near close to 1,500. I mean, I guess you can count last night. We guess we'd be up 1,500, but and that's because the Asia market was moving. All right, just for you, my friend. We still struggle with that tall. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle shorting on green candles. Hmm. 3 years, Adam. At least I think it's been 3 years. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's been 3 years. But I did like one day a week, probably for the first 6 months or so. Like I would only trade on Mondays because I was busy the rest of the week. Uh, I think it'd be very difficult if you depended strictly on it to probably pay your bills. I think that would add too much stress. Uh, old. So I look at payouts as kind of like what do you want to call it? Like bonuses. So I make other income because I still work on the side. I have rental company on the side. I maybe make like $400 or $500 a month in affiliates. I don't have a house payment because my rental property pays my mortgage. My wife, we also have a hair salon business. So to use trading as strictly on your income, you would definitely probably need to be doing this a while and have really good capital. So like this year so far, I've been on a nice streak where I've gotten payouts every month back to March, except May. I did not get any payouts in May. May was a tough month for me. So, I mean, you can play the prop firm game where a lot of people are throwing a lot of money at evals and funded accounts. And you may spend 1,000 a month and try to make $2,000, $3,000. I know some guys that are doing that, but there's going to be those months where you don't make any money. We're on futures. Yeah, May, dude, I struggled. That was like I had a hard month in May. So June and July has been some of my best months. The account that I took a funded trade out today, my last loss was the Trump candle. Yeah, May, I don't know what it is. And I got hammered by a Trump candle back on June 2nd or June 12th. Uh, May get stopped out here on the runner. Kind of what we were talking about runners that just getting smashed here, guys. So the count that I just took a payout today, like I said, I usually keep a very consistent stop loss with risk management. So most of my losses are all about $150. As you can see, they're across the board, except for some reason, I'm not sure what was going on back in December, because I've been trading the same funded account since December. Here's that Trump loss. That's one of those Trump war candles where I had about 50 or 60 points of slippage. But you can see, and what sucks is I shouldn't even have that loss because I was in the green before that damn candle hit. And that shit cost me 40 or 60 points on the Trump war candle. But you can see that was my last loss. My last loss on this 50K was June the 11th. I did have a little break even trade for $21 there, but I ain't really counting that one. That's probably a break even trade. So, and I've already had two payouts with this account, and I just hit the third one today. So we'll have that'll be my third payout with that account. And these were Bulanox. Bulanox is a little bit more difficult to get payouts because you have to make a lot more money with Bulanox. Where if you were trading, say, Elusive or some of the other ones, you don't have to build that buffer. It takes a little longer with Bulanox. You got to build a buffer. Man, I probably should have had my freaking stop loss at that wick up there. Oh, you dirty. Ah, I just didn't have my stop loss where it needed to be, guys. I know it. I really wasn't that focused on it. It was, I thought, well, maybe the previous day low a hold. So, like I said, this price action will get you if you're over leveraged. I mean, these pullbacks are insane. That's why almost every entry of mine's like 2 and 3 micros. I'm not trading no more than 2 or 3 micros on most of all these trades. I mean, this thing it'll eat your lunch. And you cannot chase these 5 minute candles. If you try to chase them, I mean, you got to have a big stop loss. I will definitely be short bias below that 28 down there. That's kind of my another little short bias below that 15-minute pivot. Doo, doo, doo. Maybe is this the I've been back to that 28 there for a minute, but it looks like the 15 minutes trying to get down there. We're about to have a new 15-minute candle too. I wish this 15 minutes could have closed below that 28. Maybe. Where's the hourly break that you were talking about, Tall? They were so far off. Man, it's like, do we ride the 9 EMA down all day? Oh, you were saying something about the hourly break. Oh, the hourly close. About maybe that was way back up there. I might have missed that one from earlier. I was talking about one of your last texts up there where you said it's only the hourly close trapping buyers. I mean, this has definitely been some pretty tough price action. I mean, a lot of fake breakouts, a lot of big wicks. Very easy to be on the wrong side of the trade and just get smashed. Mm. Yeah, I never really got the handle of the ABC structure. I've looked at that in the past, but never really got a quite understanding of it. I think I put it on TradingView chart before where it kind of marks it out for you. But that's been a while since we've looked at that. Let's see what time it is. I mean, it's already 11:30. Kind of getting into that no lunch trade hour. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get trapped. What is the date? You said you can long B's current price and short the C. See, I couldn't tell you which is which though. Like I don't know the what would be your A? So would A be here? So would it be A, then this is B, then C? Is that right? Or is this one's A, B, C, like that? A is the lowest, so A, this is what you mean by long in B, and this would be C. Okay. Like I've been in some discords where people have used that, but like I said, I've never used it too much, and I've looked at it on Trading View before, but that's about it. I've never really used it. We're going to take sit on your hands for 100. I'd be okay if I don't get any more trades today. I mean, we did give up quite a bit of profit on a couple of my accounts, especially the one on the eval that we were up 60 or 70 points and we only took 10 points. We lost one profit on a long. We hit the first target, but the second target, we pretty much risked the profit. Has anybody got chopped up today, or have you been holding trades? I don't know if anybody's doing that or not. It's very difficult to get into this price action and hold trades just because of the large swings. And this is usually a notorious chop time during the lunch hour. So it may be one of these deals where we chop around till lunch. Excuse me. Wow, I just realized that was another retest of the 9 EMA up there. Another big bounce. Oh, maybe this is we finally get through the 28s here. Yeah, if I wanted to break that pivot, I would have had the long that. Yeah, I would long and it would have went right through that pivot. That's the way it usually goes. Whew. Anybody in a trade right now is might feel like sharing if they're in a position, if you've been holding a short or a long or trapped in an entry or all of above. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you, Clarity. The FOMC is just working on everybody's pockets right now. Let's see. No, no. We are definitely sitting on our hands. We learned our lesson years ago to be super cautious on FOMC day. We only got a minute 40 seconds left for a new 5-minute candle. We finally did break that 28 level that we've been waiting on for, it seemed like forever. Wow, we still got a minute left on this candle. There, the ES, or I wouldn't be surprised if we go straight back up this evening during FOMC. This thing's just building like one big old massive trend line. I was hoping for a better looking close. I was hoping that this would push below that pivot and kind of wick back into 28. But that's not going to be the case here. Excuse me. Ooh, the fake outs are for real. This is just so trappy. Is that anybody in a short or long? If you feel like sharing, we're probably only going to hang out till 12 o'clock, guys, and probably not take any more trades today. It's probably safer not to. The only thing I cared about accomplishing today was just to get over that last threshold with the funded account here. And that was it. Nothing more. Massive trend line build up on the ES here. That would be another non-test for anybody that's trading off EMAs. I mean, like I said, we've pretty much just been following that 9 EMA all the way down. For anybody that likes to use the moving averages. You can see we're just following the 9 down. ES, if you look on the 1 minute, the ES for longs really need to reclaim that previous day low on the ES. All right, guys, like I said, I think that's going to be it for me today. Hopefully, everybody survived today. It was definitely some pretty tough price action. A lot of big wicks. The big wicks is usually what gets you, especially if you're chasing candles. This is why I always try my best to wait for new 5 minute candles. And this way you can see where the wick is wicking into. And this way you're not getting trapped. And, you know, if it goes against you, just take your stop loss. Kind of like what we did earlier on a couple of those runners. Yeah, sounds good, Wes. hopefully you're at least able to stay green. I don't know if you got caught in any of these positions or not. It's been very tough today. Very easy to get caught in some of these big pullbacks. You're still green. Nice. I know whenever VIX is really high, it's usually it's hard for my the way I like to trade to work. Yeah, I think the Asia market was the best last night. Asia market, we did really well in the Asia market. We were up 667 on an eval in the Asia market. So hopefully tonight we'll be able to pass that. That was the Asia market. That was the only funded trade today. And those are my funded future evals. So, and we even left profit on the table because we weren't, we let a couple of those 70-point moves come back and stop us out. Thank you guys. I'm choking over here. Thank you guys. Everyone have a great evening. Good luck today if you're going to stay on the charts. Remember, FOMC's at 2 o'clock today, I think. So just be aware of that if you're trading during that time.